In today's video, we are going to be seeing if the road to Hana is worth it.
Amazing.
It's actually pouring pretty hard out there. This is pretty neat.
Holy smokes. We're gonna stop at as many places as possible in one day and do the entire road trip around the eastern coast of Maui.
We're Keith and Dev, and if you're new here, we left for full-time travel in February 2022. We've spent most of the year around Europe and are ending our year with a Hawaiian adventure with my parents.
Subscribe to follow along.
Okay, we just left for the road for Hana. I'm about to take my motion sickness medicine because apparently the roads here are crazy windy. And of course, we've got my dad and mom in the front, so dad gets MVP for driving.
So our hotel is on the Hana Hwy coast on the complete western side of the island. And we're gonna go to the other side entirely to Hana. So we're crossing all of Maui today, which is pretty dope. First we need to get gas. This is the last gas station before the Hana Trail.
All right, we're hopping out. It's raining, but we're at our first stop. Switching to GoPro because it's actually pouring pretty hard out there.
There's some really good waves down there, Hana Hwy. There's a lookout. It's still a bit rainy, but it's, you know, on and off. It's Hawaii after all. Another rainbow. That's why there's a rainbow on the license plate, eh, Dale? Oh, these waves are so nice.
Back on the road, still raining a bit, but hopefully it clears up.
Second stop are the Twin Falls.
Which is only mile 2 of the Hana.
Yeah, we just started the Hana Road actually. We're counting the miles to make sure we know what we're doing and where we're stopping. So there it begins.
So it costs $10 for parking here, but it's in a rainforest and apparently there's 3 waterfalls that we can only access 2 right now because there's a landslide, so you can't get to the top one.
Alright, so we're walking now. This is the first stop on the Hana Road, so it's a bit busier. The first waterfall is in 5 minutes and the next one's in 10 minutes. It's a super easy walk, which is why there's more people. Slippery here.
The bottom falls, nicer than the upper falls. Tip if you're coming here. And apparently it might have been in Jurassic Park. We'll fact check that.
Yeah, wow.
And the sun's out! Yay! So at the end of this day, we're gonna kind of recap what we think was worth it and what we think maybe was not as worth it. So stay tuned for that. And so this was a really quick stop that was pretty touristy, and because we were budget travelers, I don't know if it was worth the $10 or not, but it was beautiful and you saw it.
And we're off to the next stop, aren't we, Debbie?
You first.
They call those rainbow trees, and they're just in the Philippines, and they sort of look like these, like the bark is multicolored. It is multicultural though, you know, because this is Hawaii, and there's a lot of different cultures here, and they're from the Philippines. There's bamboos growing like sideways out of the mountain. It's phenomenal. And it smells just amazing. This drive is really pretty. It's like driving through a lush, like a Jurassic Park sort of thing. It's a, I mean, it is a rainforest. Lava rocks, tropical rainforest coasts, Pacific Ocean. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
The other thing I wanted to mention is you obviously saw the beautiful drive we just did, and half of doing the road to Hana is just for the drive and the driving because there's so much beautiful topography. So that's been really amazing.
Yeah, the drive's been amazing, but you know what I really love about the drive too? The smells of nature and trees. It's like, it gets the serotonin going. It's good for you. I mean, it's forest bathing, right?
Forest bathe driving.
Forest driving, bathing. Bathing while driving in the forest.
You gotta make sure to have your windows down though when doing this, because otherwise you don't get the smells, as Keith says.
Our next stop is this banana bread place.
We heard
that the
that
look at.
It's famous, and it is famous, so we're gonna get some banana bread. Sadly, I won't be able to try it, but Keith will let you know if it's good.
There's a lot of stops along the way. This is our second stop, but we have to pick our battles because, well, there's a lot of options, a lot of things to do.
Yes, and we want to be able to do the whole thing. So we're picking stops that we want to do.
And that Lori and I have flags and stuff, but yeah, you can do way more than this. Luau barbecue chips and jalapeno. Jalapeno.
I'm gonna try the banana bread.
Famous banana bread.
All right. Oh my goodness, it's hot.
How is it, guys? Is it?
Very good.
Oh. Yeah, this is up there with some best banana bread ever.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is like.
I'm not sure if it's as good as Grandma Diane's though.
I would just say my grandmother's banana bread was the best.
There you go. Doesn't beat the grandma's banana bread.
It was really good though.
Mom, what's your thoughts?
It's nice. Warm banana bread is really good.
So I think the story goes, but a bit sad here, I will warn you. In the early 1900s, a big tidal wave hit this little village and wiped out a school and all the people that were in it. And so this is the only building that was left, but the village survived, and quite sad. This is really quite beautiful and historic. And we're off for our next hike. This time I think it's a bit longer. Watch the cars. Oh, we're splitting up. Scooby-Doo. What's this called? Kopi Lua Falls. I got it.
So there's also no road signs or anything to find these activities, and we may be in the wrong spot. We don't know.
It did say don't go here. GPS isn't 100% accurate, and the data here is non-existent. We continued.
We are deciding to see what's at the end.
Facing the people
that
walk by us, they say, oh yeah, go ahead, it's worth it. So, off we go.
This is pretty neat. We're just like on a random trail. I'm afraid we don't know the name of this waterfall. We'll try and find it out for you though. Do you know, Keith?
Waikua?
Potentially that's the right one, but I thought we didn't know if it was this one or not.
Regardless, this whole area, this whole Hana Road, and all these stops have been something out of like prehistoric era. I mean, even this tree now, like what are these are roots like hanging off the tree, just like banyan tree that we saw.
Beautiful. Another excellent stop, but we have a lot more to see, so we're gonna hike back to the car.
Roosters over there. Still driving. It is less windy than it was, I think, and we're gonna find something we've all been waiting for. How's it, Dev?
It's very good. I got ginger, lemongrass, and coconut.
Yeah, I got ginger lemongrass and passion fruit. And it is
really good ice cream.
quite good. Vegan coconut ice cream. Reached the town of Hana. And it's quite cute. Okay, we're actually now on the most eastern point of the entire island, which is pretty cool. And we start our descend downwards to the south and around the island. We're going through Hana, and we're gonna go to the PPY Trail because there's too many things to do, but we're deciding that's what we're gonna do next.
So I have a bit more energy.
Halikala National Park, I believe. This is the visitor center. We're gonna go hike up, which is cool. We got a parks pass. We are now starting our climb. Actually, we're descending right now, but it's a climb to the Waimoku Falls on the PPY Trail.
We're also
I'm happy I know the
going
names.
to the pools, though. That's why we're heading downward.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go check this out. I'm trying my best to pronounce these things, by the way. I think it's really cool. It's so different than all the other languages we've come across. I'm assuming just because it's fall that the water is lower than normal, but in the spring it would be higher and you swim in these little pools, but watch out because there's gray sharks that come into these pools. And we saw a gray shark yesterday on our snorkel, which is just nuts. Didn't expect to see that. Just casually swing by. But anyhow, those are the pools. Off we go.
Alright, we just passed Makahiku Falls. Did I say it right? Makahiku
It took her about
Falls.
5 minutes doing this, by the way.
But we're gonna keep going because we want to get to the other falls, and we gotta be quick because we're trying to do all of Hana Road in one day, and we gotta get on the road before it's dark. So we're zooming at this point.
Another banyan tree. These things are crazy. They have these branches that go out and they drop roots, and so they root out. And so they have all these crazy legs to them. It's insane, and they go so wide. We saw one in the Hana, which is an acre long or an acre big, and it's the biggest in the US. We're walking through this forest of bamboos here on both sides, aligning the trail, and all you hear is them knocking together. It's like natural wind chimes, you know, really low. Listen. It's beautiful. I feel like bamboo is like nature's plastic. It's so bendy, practical, useful. Oh my goodness, it goes so high up. Wow.
Oh man, I'm happy we came here.
Holy smokes. It's beautiful. These waterfalls and these trees, it feels so good. I feel so healthy. Holy smokes, look at that fall behind us, insane. But we do have to run back because we're gonna be driving in the dark soon, so see you at the car.
Yes.
And we made it.
That was amazing. But we still have, so we're gonna try and actually do the whole highway where most people go halfway and
Like,
then turn back
we're looping around.
But apparently it gets a little
It's narrow.
Yeah, we have no idea what it's gonna look like. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go do it before it gets dark.
Yeah.
Slash my dad's gonna drive, the real MVP.
Thanks, Andre, MVP of the day, he's our chauffeur. Thanks.
Great hike.
We're on the coast fully.
This is a very cool road actually to be driving down.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the sun is setting right here over the Pacific. Oh, that's just lovely. I mean, be ready to drive though, because it's narrow.
Cool road.
But there's people behind us, in front of us. It's busy. We're safe. Okay, and now it's meadows? What?
This is crazy.
It's insane.
so
What a crazy change in topography.
And it wasn't
flora.
as scary a drive as I
Like,
thought
what?
it was going to be be perfectly honest.
No,
so
just
so happy
one
to do
tight
this.
sort of dirt road stuff, and that's fine. It's not smooth now. It's insane. I can't believe how much we've seen in a day on this road.
Yeah.
Wow.
So. After completing the road to Hana, I think we definitely think it was worth it.
Yeah, the entire thing was worth it, and the back road as well.
And we also asked my parents their thoughts since my dad was the one who was driving, and here they are.
Absolutely, it was worth it. It was a nice drive, a little swervy, but great hikes along the way, and seeing the different topography of the island, it was totally worth it.
It was great. It was better than I expected. Lots of cool stops along the way, great hikes. Favorite was the waterfall, 400-foot waterfall at the very end. And then taking the back road home was really cool too. So it was great.
Yeah, so I think the windiness wasn't too bad at all. I mean, it was super smooth. The roads are really well paved. There's just so much to do along the way. We couldn't do it all.
Yeah, definitely.
The hikes were phenomenal. The Waimoku Falls, 400-foot falls, was incredible.
We would definitely recommend doing that, and if you do that, we'd recommend taking the back road home as well. Mm-hmm. On that note, make sure you do leave early enough in the day that if you're doing it in one day, you can be driving home, not at night.
Not in the dark.
So 10 out of 10, would recommend it, and with someone who gets motion sickness a lot, the roads were fine. I took some ginger gravel. So thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon. Thanks for watching. Hey! Ricky Bamboo.
I found those on the rocks. Now I can see the small stuff.
Be one with nature. Fern man. I love ferns. They're so cool. So old.
I just stole a piece of Keith's, or a spoon of Keith's Lilikoi to taste it.
I had 3 balls a second ago. At least you just took a whole one.
I did not.
Already? I'm savoring it. Mmm.
Gotta keep going.
I'm gonna eat this in front of Devin in the car and be like, mmm.
You're eating it
Wow.
right now.
My sister used to do this all the time to me. Be like hiding the food that we got. I'd finish my portion and then she'd take it out and be like, oh, I'm not done mine.